Hey everybody. So it's hard to relate to like the state that I'm in right now. I mean, unless you've been, walking the streets, running around like I have every day, talking about what I'm talking about. It's gonna be hard to relate to where I'm at. And I'm just saying that because just from where I am, like I'm seeing that I'm having a hard. When I see other people, I'm like, wow, I'm in a different place, like mentally, just. The things I'm thinking about, the things I'm doing, what I'm trying to perpetuate, how I'm feeling, all of that is a little different. And I'm also feeling myself coming closer and closer, like really close to fulfilling at least a very pivotal part in a calling I've had like my whole life. Like when I walk to the area, I'm camped out like within very close vicinity of the buildings I've showed you guys earlier. I'll be honest with you guys. There is a part of me that has longed for this moment my whole life. Essentially, since I've been, dreaming about fighting and, all this type of stuff. So that part of me has been very, very much like focused on the mission, and like being here, like just being here in itself has been like almost therapeutic, because I feel like I finally found a place where I fit in, because I was just like, I've never really felt like I fit in this world. So to finally find this situation and how arduous it is and how challenging it is at times, but also to feel how harmonious it is for my energy, for me and my personality, and for what I've longed for and for what I'm doing and for all these different reasons, it seems to it fits. Where it's going from, tomorrow to the next day, I don't know. But because of that, it's led me like to not want. It's when you're dedicated, like as a soldier, especially, like you. I don't know about how other people do it, but I just want to get the mission done. Like that becomes my number one top priority. And whenever, it's just. When I've tried in the past to, juggle a lot of different things at the same time, like I'm just not able to do it really all that well. I can do it, but like to really get this done, like I feel like I got to devote like, all I have to this. So it doesn't leave me much room for anybody else, because I'm not communicating with anybody. I'm not even talking to people on the streets or anything like that, because I'm just walking from this way to that way, doing this, doing that, doing that, doing this, doing this, doing that, making videos. That's all I'm doing. I say hi to people when I can. I say, send them some good love and energy and all this and that. But like, there's really not anybody for me to like. When am I going to sit down? Like, hey man, yeah, I'm on the streets to help save the world and break down this pedophilia ring and bring out hemp to the world and change the infrastructure and save the whole planet. And like, that's not, a conversation that you can find somebody to really, relate to all that easily. So we'll just, oh sure, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks. So, I just, as far as anybody's concerned, it's been hard for me to like really even be able to like settle my energy down and be with other people, or just even imagine myself being with other people, because I've been so consumed with this mission. Like it's a lot of passion, man. It's a lot. I've watched all of y'all's movies. The actors I talk about, like there's even more of them. I've watched Braveheart so many times. I've watched, just all of them, man. Platoon, Troy, fucking Spartacus, the new show, and the old Spartacus. I could go on and on. Thin Red Line, We Were Soldiers. The Lethal Weapons. I grew up with all of y'all's movies, man. I go on and on and on and on, and I love them. And the actors I see, when I see you guys, like I've always been. Part of my downfall is looking up to you guys, and it did like kind of like put myself down a little bit, which isn't the best thing to go about doing things. But at the same time, it did inspire me to just continue on fighting that fight. Seeing you guys playing those roles is still very inspirational. So, I've been giving you guys a lot of hard time lately about the money and this and that, and everything, and there's truth to that, and that needs to be said. But at the same time, I want you guys to know that I really do appreciate the inspiration that you've shared. I do. And when I say these things, I'm also saying these things in a way to push you to be more, because I know that you aren't just actors, you're human beings. You have chosen an actor profession, and you've spent a lot of time and energy doing that, da da da. But at the same time, I still think to be able to play those roles as well as you guys did, you have to have a very high level of connectivity to that actual character. I'm not saying you actually are that character, but I think to be able to do it the way, that's just how I feel. Like when I see y'all in some of these roles, I'm like, wow, I really feel like he could have like done that. Like the energy feels pretty similar. Not for everybody, but largely with a lot of the big movies and things and stars and all that, yeah, it feels pretty similar. So that's always been inspiring, man. And I'm not blowing smoke up y'all asses when it was like, 15 years ago, and I remember seeing Brad Pitt and all, George Clooney and all these people, and it's like, wow, I feel like I know these guys. Like I feel like it'd be cool to hang around with. Like it's just like, they just look like good dudes who could have fun getting good shit done. You trustworthy, honorable people with good hearts who want to help out and are also badasses and and this and that. So I really do look up to you guys a lot. Part of me hasn't wanted to say it so much because I don't know. I've spent a lot of time like complimenting people a lot, and then some people appreciate it, but some people let it get to their head, and I don't know. And then part of me is like, I don't want you guys to know how much I really do. Like that's one of the biggest things I look forward to out of everything is getting to meet you guys, man. To be honest, just because you don't know what it's like growing up. Well, I guess you do, because you all have had movies and characters and stuff that you look up to too. But like that's my whole life. I mean, just through so many like ups and downs, I've movies have always been there. So thank you. And then also, to Joy, like I don't know for sure, but I feel like there's been news through the grapevine of different channels and information and things being spread that she seems to have some type of a disease, and I'm just I feel like I'm falling short, but so I don't like trying to plan things like saying, oh, I'm gonna do it, but I'm hoping that soon, one way or another, like I'm gonna figure out what's going on. Like I'm feeling much better about myself. So this is the state I'm feeling, very close to the state that I felt I should be at when I decided to really try to see what's going on and perhaps make contact. Or I will try to initiate contact if she wants to communicate. That's up to her. But and I mean, that's totally fine. I get it. Like I have been away. I haven't chosen to communicate, so it's, she can do, I mean, obviously she can do whatever she wants, but I wanted to wait until I was in a strong enough spot within myself to do so, and to also be able to like converse in a way that, it could be possible, fun, or whatever. Just not like to feel like I'm okay, like capable, like I'm feeling smarter now. I'm not feeling as dumb and slow and foggy-headed as I was a few months ago. So now that I'm feeling a little bit more clear-headed and I can speak a little bit better, I don't mind communicating with people as much. It's difficult. It's not even fun. It's like when you can't speak and you're, it's just like, well, I don't even want to do it because it's just gonna sound like shit, because you have so many things going on in your head, like you can't even get out a good vibe because you don't have a good vibe. So now that my vibe, I feel like it's getting a little bit better, I don't mind trying to share that with people. So alright, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And the 13th son, I mean, she knows him, but like if you really are going through some type of disease, his channel, I mean, she already knows most of the stuff anyways, but I mean, his channel is what helped heal me when I was very sick, and as I continued to be sick, I would always just resort to the things that he said. The more I listened to things that he said, the better off I am. And the hemp plant does absolute wonders for your immune system. So that's going to help fight off anything you got going on. And those hemp seeds, I mean, I know you're in a different state, but hopefully you can also order them online, hemp seeds. You can put them in yogurt, you can put them in salads, you can put them in smoothies. They taste kind of buttery, like, I don't mind, but yeah, honey too. Honey's great for you. So, all right, and just righteous deeds, love, like perpetuating that love, even just humming, like saying lovely songs and things and thinking loving thoughts, and sending love through your heart. And also, this is a hard one, not having resentment towards God. If you can get over any type of pain or resentment, I'm not saying you have, but if you do, that'll hinder your healing, because sickness, there's an association with spirituality and everything that you do in your life. So if you are sick, I mean, I've been sick too. Whenever I've been sick, I've checked myself because I'm like, there's something I'm off. There's an imbalance that I've created inside of my little realm that has allowed this sickness in. So it's like, I'm not going to blame God. It's my fault. God gave me all the tools I need to be healthy. I'm the one who was tripping and doing some silly shit, and that's just, I'm not trying to like put that on anybody. That's just how I feel. And I mean, there is truth to it, but I don't want to like, I feel like I project things onto people a little too much, so I'm trying not to do that as much. So all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.